whenever an artist plays for them, they curate a Pokemon card for them. And as a geek myself, I love that shit. That shit's so dope. I definitely want to do that. 6 a.m. Holla at your boy. You feel? So today we're briefly going to be talking about New Year resolutions. It's 2026 now, and everybody's going to be talking about their resolutions. And I just think it's proper for me. I can look back and see exactly what I did and what I accomplished. Here are 10 goals that I will be trying to achieve within this following year. These are really big goals, so they will come with smaller goals to work up to the bigger goal. But this is just a bigger picture that I do want to achieve and hit. I also wrote it in a notebook, and it's terrible handwriting. All right, so number 1, release on a label. Yes, I know. I have my own label, Cruise Control, right? Release on it all the time. But the whole point of Cruise Control was so I could release my music and, you know, and not care what other labels say. But there's a little caveat. Sometimes releasing on a label is good because it puts you in front of different eyes. And it's just something that I got way too comfortable just releasing on my own label instead of striving for a little bit more. And I think I'm gonna just try to achieve that this year. Number 2, it's been something that a lot of people that I play with or at least hang out with in the scene, they have been playing out-of-state shows. They've been playing in Arizona, Texas, New York. It puts pressure on me to achieve the same amount of success that my friends are doing. Pressure will always push you to do greater things. Hopefully this is one of the things I can achieve this year. Number 3, I want to headline my own show. So I don't really play a lot of hard techno or even hard dance to really make something out of myself in California. And that's what really like stands out a lot. Hard dance, hard techno, and even like really proper techno. I definitely want to play a headline show, make that a goal of mine, because if I can do that, that means that there's an audience for me. Also, a lot of memes have been populating that like, you know what, 2026 is gonna feel like 2016. Guess what? Big Room was popping in 2016. I'm not saying that I'm gonna be making Big Room, but my techno does influence a lot. I'm banking on that right now. So, and I have a lot of songs that are gonna be releasing. Number 4, okay? I also wanna build my social media. When it comes to my Instagram, when it comes to my TikTok, when it comes to my YouTube, I definitely wanna have at least 10K subscribers or followers all across those 3. And number 5, all right? A lot of people say it's not for the money, but I do want to make this a viable career. And it's hard to make this a viable career if you don't talk about money. All right, but it's nothing crazy, all right? I do want to make 10K from just music and just this whole thing alone, you know, 10K. And hopefully I do achieve it. You know, it shows that I can do it. But as long as I start making some money out of this, I think that's a W itself. But, you know, 10K is a big number, but you can do so many things, all right? You know, doing social media, you can get brand deals. You can get promotional links. You can do a lot of things with this. So we'll just see. Each video I post will have a running tracker. How about that on the side to say how much money I have made. I'll try to, at least for the most part, when it comes to if I do get any brand deals or if I do get any shows, just so you can see exactly what it is and how it's gonna like how much it takes to really like be part of the scene. Number 6, release a collab. I've been having this on my like New Year's resolution for the past 3 years. And within these 2 years, I think I've gotten way closer to making that possible, just for the sheer fact that I'm actually producing and or making music or in cahoots with like-minded individuals that do know how to produce fairly well. I'm not saying I'm the best, but like, I don't know if this is you, but like you find a good song, you're like, damn, I'm gonna gatekeep this. I'm gonna keep this to myself. I need to do less of that. Like I'll start working on a track that I need to send to like artists that I've been talking to, and I start working on it and I find this groove and I find this drop and I'm just like, what if I just keep this to myself? And I'm low-key starting to think that I might just have to like literally jump into a studio session with the person in person to actually make this viable. because I be gatekeeping. I be selfish. I be stingy sometimes, and that's something that I need to work on. So for number 7, it's just definitely been a goal of mine since I started DJing. It's just being more consistent with the DJing aspect of, performing, doing shows. That's how you get better. That's how you're able to rinse out music to see how the crowd really likes it. So number 7, I want to play 12 shows, which is basically once a month, which isn't crazy at all, but it's a lot of things happening, and right now it's just not my scene, not my era, and it's okay. Coming from 2024 playing 0 shows to 2025 playing roughly around 8 shows, I believe. I'll put an accurate count right here. I want to achieve more. The whole aspect, the whole mantra of 2026 is achieve more. I already set the foundation. Now I should just need to build on top of it. And number 8 on my list, I definitely want to release 6 songs this year. It shouldn't be hard at all. I do already have a song planned out, coming out in February, so we'll see how that goes. It's already enero, and I definitely want to start working on the song's promotional aspect. It's basically a song every other month. I do have, like I said, I do have a song coming out on my own label, and I do have a little secret that I'm working on. I'm waiting for confirmation, okay? And then maybe next video, I'll be able to confirm that with you guys. So fingers crossed, something actually really cool is gonna happen. And number 9, I want to play for work, 6 a.m. Holla at your boy. All right, holler at me. I'm trying to play, even if it's opening or closing. Holler at your boy. That'd be so fucking dope. Let me know. Yeah, I went to my first 6 a.m. event in LA with the founder of Canopsic and a few other members. It was just such a different experience. Like, phones were not out. I mean, then again, like, they had a no phone policy, but everybody was in the moment. I never felt the need for me to take out my phone to record the moment. It was such a great experience. Also, definitely want my own Pokemon card. They have these series where whenever an artist plays for them, they curate a Pokemon card for them. And as a geek myself, I love that shit. That shit's so dope. I definitely want to do that. 6 a.m. Holla at your boy. You feel? Number 10. Number 10 is shooting for the stars here. I think this is probably like going to be like the most difficult goal this year. I also want to play for Factory 93. Like, self-explanatory, right? Techno, Factory 93. Come on. There's no need to say for that, but there's just the collective behind it. I've been to a few Factory 93 events within last year and the previous year, and it was just crazy. Like, the production level, just like how many people were just like were in tune with the actual artist, and they knew exactly what artists like were playing. So, Factory 93. Those are my 10 goals. Those are my 10 goals for the year that I really hope on achieving. And I hope this video is the first video of many that actually pushes me to really achieve those goals, because these videos are also keeping me in check. Because how am I gonna say something, record it, and then put it into the internet and not fall through with it, At the end of the day, if I don't fall through with this, it's just gonna make this video seem like meh. As the year progresses, I definitely do plan on making more videos, and hopefully I'm able to check those videos off, these goals off, and we'll celebrate. We'll have this big celebration. You know what? For each of those goals that I hit, what can I do? You know what? I'm gonna go buy a Lego set. I'm a big fan of Legos, the Speed Champions. I'm gonna go do that. That's such a valid, and we'll build it, and we'll talk about how we achieved it. That's such a cool idea. How about that? Yeah. All right. Well, anyways, thank you for tuning in this video. I don't know how long it's going to be. I don't know if it's gonna be short, sweet, concise, who knows? But thank you again. Appreciate you guys. And we'll see when I upload again. I definitely want to be consistent, maybe once a month, maybe every other week. Who knows? Let's get to it though. Thank you again, guys.